Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I have a fun little yoga flow for you. We have Rambo here as a special guest today, so we'll see if she naps through practice or maybe tries to get involved. It'll be a fun little surprise. So today's practice is part of a little series that I've been doing where the flows are based on Kim Kranz's animal spirit oracle cards. So each flow, we're kind of trying to tap into the energy of a particular animal. Today we got the bear card. So this is going to be inspired by the energy of bears as we move today. And I just want to read what Kim has to say in the guidebook here. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. I just love that. So as we move today, we're going to start slow. We're going to warm up slowly, like we're emerging from our hibernation. And then we're really going to get our blood pumping. We're going to move quickly, flow, try to find some lightness. And that's the plan for today. So without further ado, we'll get started. We'll start in a comfortable seat today. So if that's cross-legged for you or whatever position feels good, you may want to grab your blanket or a block to sit up a little higher, finding some length and extension in the spine. When you're ready, bring your hands into your lap. Close down your eyes and find your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Big, deep inhales down into the belly. Feel the belly expand on the inhale. And feel yourself root down into the mat through your sit bones as you exhale. You can keep breathing in and out through the nose with your natural breath. Or if it feels okay for you, follow me in a little bit of guided breathing and breath retention. We'll inhale for a count of 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3. Let it go. Return to your natural breath. Feel the rhythm of your breathing. You can keep the eyes closed or gently open them. We'll bring the hands down by the side. Inhale to sweep the fingers up above the head. Exhale, let them gently come back down to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, let them float down. A few more of these, following your own natural rhythm of your breath. Starting to link breath and movement. Last one. When you're done, sweep the arms up overhead one last time. Reach up towards the sky. Keep breathing. We'll bring the right hand down towards the mat. Inhale to grow long through those left fingertips and exhale to side bend over to the right. Root through the left sit bone. Reach through the left fingertips. Feel long through the left side body. On the inhale, we'll reach back up towards the sky. Bring the left hand down. Inhale to grow a little taller through those right fingertips and side bend on the exhale. Find the stretch. Find the length. And inhale into the space between each of those right ribs. Feel the ribs grow and expand on the inhale, soften on the exhale. On your next inhale, reach up towards the sky and let the hands come down towards the mat. Take a moment just to feel the sensation through the arms, the blood rushing back down to your fingertips, the space that you've created in your body. And when you're ready, we'll make our way over onto hands and knees. Setting the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. If there's any sensitivity in the knees, this is a great time to grab your blanket and open it up underneath the knees. When you're ready, we'll start to move through some cat-cows. Inhaling to lift the chin, chest, and sit bones. And exhale to round through the spine. Follow your breath here, inhaling to arch. And exhale, push the floor away, tuck the tailbone. Take this time to really wake up the back body. You can move nice and slow. See if you can articulate vertebra by vertebra as you move. Think about yourself as that bear waking up from hibernation, taking some big stretches to get ready for movement. And you can keep following this path of cat and cow, or maybe for these last few breaths, you open up the movement, circling through the hips, the shoulders, moving back and forth on the hands and knees. Good. Just allow the movement to be intuitive. And we'll meet back in center. You can bring your knees wide, toes together. On the inhale, we'll reach the right fingers up towards the sky, twisting open. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, thread the right arm through. One last time, we'll reach up, opening up. And exhale to thread through. Come to rest on the right shoulder and right ear. Melting down into a little twist here. If you'd like to put a bit of gentle pressure into the left hand to open the twist a little more, you can. But don't force anything. Breathe into the back body. Press into the left hand. We'll inhale to sweep that right arm open one last time. And exhale to bring the hand down. Take a moment to reset here. Find your center. And when you're ready, inhale to sweep the left arm up and open. And exhale to thread it through. Inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky. And exhale to thread it under the right. One last time, twist open, reach for the sky. And exhale to thread it through. Come down to rest on the left shoulder and left ear. Allow the mat beneath you to do most of the work here. Giving yourself a nice little twist thanks to the resistance of the floor. Big, deep breaths. Grow heavy into the right hand. On your inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. One last time. And bring the palm down to the mat. Bring the sit bones back towards the heels. Walk the hands a little forward. Let the forehead come to rest on the mat. Coming to rest in a wide-legged child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Remind yourself that you can always come back to this place or any other resting shape through practice as we start to move more. If you need to come back to your breath, if you need to rest, if you just need a moment of pause, this is always available for you, and listen to that call in your body. We'll make our way back to hands and knees. Bring the knees back in. grip through the fingertips and knuckles. Tuck the toes and we'll push our hips up and back for downward facing dog. Give yourself a little pedal here. Swing those hips back and forth. Wake up those legs and hips. Check in with your hands. Make sure that hands are strong, gripping into the mat. The arms are engaged. The shoulder blades slide away from your ears, up your back. And when you're ready, come to stillness. You can keep a nice deep bend in the knees to allow the hips to reach up towards the sky. Take a breath in and out here. Inhale to ripple forward to plank. Take a moment to make any adjustments you need here. Feel those shoulders over your wrists. Feel the energy from your heels all the way out through the crown of your head. The belly button pulls back towards the spine, and on your exhale, lift right from the belly button to come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple back forward to your plank. And exhale up to downward facing dog. This whole motion comes from that low belly, leading you forward into your plank. Push the floor away, lift from the belly, and come back to down dog on your exhale. One last time, let's come forward to our plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look up towards the hands. Take a little walk or step up to the top of your mat. Find your forward fold. Again, you can really bend in the knees here, allowing the pelvis and upper body to release over the legs. If you have a block or something handy, maybe bring the floor up to you, resting your hands on it. Find the version of this shape that really allows you to release through the spine, through the neck. Take a little shake of your head, yes and no. On the inhale, we'll bring the hands to the shins, extend the spine long. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up overhead. Bring the hands down to heart center. Set the feet hip distance apart. Spread the toes wide, root them into the mat. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bow forward. Hands to shins, extend the spine long, and exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Once you get there, take a big breath in. Push that floor away, puff up through your upper back. You can lower those knees at any time. When your exhale comes, lower all the way down to the ground. Tack your toes into the mat. Grip with your hands. Inhale to roll the shoulders back, the heart forward, baby cobra. Exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog through plank or all fours. And take a breath here. Maybe you feel your heart rate starting to quicken. The vibration of the work we're doing moving through your body. We'll bend the knees, look towards the hands, walk, step or hop up towards your forward fold. Inhale to extend the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead and exhale to heart center. We'll take 2 more sun salutations like that. Inhaling to reach to the sky. Exhale to bow. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, make your way back to plank. Push that ground away, lower the knees anytime. Take a moment here in your plank to feel strong. And when you're ready, lower down towards the mat. Tack all 10 toes into the mat. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Exhale, make your way back. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Allow your down dog to be a place where you check in, where you see what shifted or opened as we've moved. If your body calls for some rest, you can take child's pose or any other resting shape that feels good for you. If you're ready to move more, we'll bend the knees, look towards the hands, make your way up to forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last sun salutation, we'll sweep those arms up. Exhale, lead with the heart as we bow down. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine. And exhale to fold. Plant your hands and step back to your plank. Find your plank shape here, knees up or knees down. Either way, engage that low belly. Feel long and strong here. And now make your way down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Find your breath. Listen to your body and what it needs now. We'll bend the knees, look towards the hands, step up to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine, and exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, and exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to shins, extend your spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. We're going to step back now with the left foot. Find the right knee over your right ankle. Feel the energy pushing out through your left heel. On an inhale, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Scissor those legs together, squaring off the hips. Feel strong through the legs, creating a foundation that you can lift up from. We'll spin the left heel back and down. Finding our heel to arch alignment here, bring the arms out at shoulder height. Gaze over the right fingertips, settling into warrior two. Check in with that knee again, make sure it's still over the ankle and tracking over those middle toes. We'll bring the left hand down to the left thigh, flip the right palm, inhale, exalt your warrior. Take a big breath in and out here. On an exhale, we'll spin the arms back to warrior two and inhale to reverse. Flow with this, following your breath, exhaling to sink into warrior two and inhaling to reach up to the sky. One last time. We'll meet back in warrior two. Take a moment here. root down through the outer edge of that back foot. And we'll cartwheel the arms down to frame the right foot. Step forward, back to your forward fold. Give yourself a moment here. Maybe you want to give yourself a little shake out, or maybe just take this in stillness. Whatever helps you move the energy through, digesting the work we just did on the right side. Plant the hands again, and we'll step back with the right foot. Even though you know where we're going, take the time to set up here. Check that that left knee is over the left ankle. Root down through the left foot. Feel heavy and strong. And when you're ready, sweep the arms up overhead. Pull the low belly back towards the spine. Drop the shoulders. Maybe you gaze up at the sky, giving a little smile here. We'll spin that right heel back and down. Take your time to set up the feet, finding warrior two, and when you're ready, extend through the arms. Gaze over the left fingertips. Feel broad through the collarbones. Let the shoulders melt down and away from your ears. We'll bring the right hand to the right thigh. Flip the left palm, reverse your warrior. Make sure you're not losing that deep bend in the left knee. We'll take a couple breaths here. And on your next exhale, sink into warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to extend. Inhale to reach to the sky. Exhale. A couple more. Follow the pace of your breath. Just flow and play here. We'll return one last time to warrior two. Sink into those feet. Lift up from the pelvic floor. And we'll cartwheel the arms down to frame the left foot. Step forward into your forward fold. Take whatever movements or stillness you need here. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine long. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. I'm gonna come face you here, but you can stay at the top of your mat. We'll just play with our balance a little bit. Bring the feet underneath the hips. Lift up those toes, give them a wiggle and a spread, and then root them down into the mat. Feel strong and rooted through all four corners of the feet. Bring the hands down by your side, palms facing forward. Lift up through the crown of the head. Take a moment in mountain pose, just to find your breath. When you're ready, come up onto the tiptoes. Find a steady gaze. Maybe that'll be on the ground, a couple feet ahead of you, on the wall, up towards the sky. Just find something that isn't moving. Don't look at me. My head is probably cut off in the video anyways. And just find your balance. If there's any wiggles or wobbles, just smile at them. Feel them out. See if you can find a little bit of lightness in this. On an exhale, let your heels come down towards the mat, but don't let them touch. And then we'll inhale to lift again. And just ride your breath this way. Playing with this sense of lightness and balance. If you're feeling really balanced, you really want to test yourself here, maybe you even close your eyes, bringing the focus inward. That'll be a real challenge to your balance. If you fall out, just laugh, come back, keep playing. On our next exhale, we'll pause with the heels just above the mat and see if you can hover here for a few breaths. Rooting down through those toes, but feeling light through the heels, through the back of the legs, up through the crown of the head. And let it go. Give yourself a big shake out. Let that all go. Come back to the top of the mat if you're not there already. We'll inhale to sweep the arms up and exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to shins, extend the spine long. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, and this time we'll step straight back to our downward facing dog. Check in with your body. Give yourself a little scan. See where you are now. What is shifted? What is opened up? Now that we're in our final down dog of practice. Bend the knees, look forward to your hands, and see if you can hop right through to sit. If not, that's fine. Just give it a try. Or make your way to sit, however feels good for you. Extend the legs out long. Engage the legs, flex through the feet. If you're feeling very rounded in the back here, or you just can't find that front of your sit bones, you could grab a blanket or block, elevate yourself a little bit, sit up a little taller, or bend the knees. Whatever's going to give you that space in the low back so you can really find that long spine here. We'll bring the hands down to the side. Engage through the legs. Engage through the core. And just breathe here. I'll take a few breaths here in staff pose, just feeling all the work that's involved in sitting up straight. This pose is the foundation of all our seated poses. It might not seem like we're doing a lot, but we are working a lot of muscles in our body to be here. And now this is a great place to stay. Or if you're feeling like there's a little bit of hinge in the hips here, see if you can inhale to grow tall and exhale to walk the hands forward. Keep the spine long, reach the heart towards the toes rather than trying to bring your nose down to your knees. See if you can keep that length in the spine. The palms can rest on the mat or on your shins. If you can reach the toes without rounding the shoulders up, go for it. Or if you have a strap nearby, you can always bring that around the feet so that you can get a little bit of resistance while still keeping the back long and keeping the shoulders integrated on the back. Whatever your version of this shape is, just breathe into it. Feel the stretch through the whole back side of your body. Don't force anything. Just be here. Growing a little longer through the spine on your inhales, reaching that heart forward. And releasing a little deeper on the exhales. We'll take a few more big, deep breaths here. On an inhale, let go of your strap if you're using one. Start to walk the hands back towards the hips, coming up to sit straight. Take a moment here. Feel the vibration of the work we just did. When you're ready, make sure you have lots of space behind you. We'll bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. We'll reach the fingers out ahead of us. Last little piece of work before the end of our practice. And we're going to roll down towards our back body. Reach through the fingers, scoop through the low belly and tailbone, and see how slowly you can roll down to the mat. Keep breathing. Every time you want to just let go, engage a little bit more. Try to slow yourself down just a little bit more. Your shoulders, neck, and head are the last things to come down. Bend the knees once you reach their mat, soles of the feet on the mat. Maybe walk them about mat distance apart. Bring your arms out at shoulder height and give your legs a nice little windshield wiper back and forth, releasing through the low back. The next time the legs are over towards the right, let them release down to the ground. You can always place a blanket or block or pillow between the legs or under the legs to give yourself some added support if the legs are hovering above the floor. Find your gaze up towards the ceiling or maybe over the left shoulder, whatever feels okay in your neck. And just breathe. Soften the gaze or start to close down the eyes. Letting go of effort and work. Moving back in towards our hibernation. Inhale to bring the knees up through center. Maybe you use your hands to support them. And then let them come to rest on the left side. Once again, propping the legs however you need so that you can really relax into the shape and let go of effort. Find the neck position that works. It might be different on this side. You can gaze to the ceiling or over your right shoulder. And once you've found your shape, release down into the mat. Allow the floor below you to hold you. Breathe deeply into the belly. On an inhale, bring the legs back through center and extend them out long. Allow the feet to flop to the sides. Bring your arms alongside you, palms up to the sky. And take a moment to find the comfiest shavasana that you can find right now. Maybe you want to spread out and take up some space. Maybe you use a pillow or a blanket to get cozy. When you're ready, close down the eyes if you haven't already and settle into rest. Come into your breath, finding the natural rhythm. Releasing effort with each exhale. Letting go of any tension that you're still holding on to. Slowly start to deepen the breath. Coming back into the space around you. Start to wiggle through the fingers and toes. Circle through the ankles and wrists. And take any movements that start to wake your body up. Maybe you just shake through the limbs. Maybe you take a big, long stretch along the mat. Whatever you need to come back into the world. And when you're ready, slowly start to roll over onto your right side. Letting the head rest on the upper arm. Just take a moment in fetal position. Bridging the space between practice and the rest of your day. When you're ready, push down into that left hand, bringing yourself up to sit. Finding a comfortable seat. If you're crossing your legs, maybe you do it the opposite way that you did at the beginning of your practice. Bring the hands into heart center, bow the chin to the chest. Just take a moment to send yourself a little bit of gratitude. Thank yourself for moving today, for taking really good care of yourself. And maybe you set an intention to carry with you as you leave the mat today. Breathing it in deeply and letting it fill the space around you on the exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light in me honors and recognizes the same light in you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Until next time.